itchy. My eye itched. What? Okay, get the main story there. Let's go.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well,
Apa?
spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten
Aku rasa
up
aku dah claim
before?
pagi tadi.
Oh, sheesh, why do you keep asking me that? We're in the middle of investigating a murder case for the family. May we speak to your captain about it?
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps.
Dia ada follow up tak kau?
What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Yeah, that's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one she mentioned, right?
Head to the Dream's Edge to find Gallagher. Alright, you drunkard, where are you? Gula.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be?
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
That's right, it's me, Clocky.
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this, Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There've been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that... what was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind? Can you perform it again? That... clocky magic.
Just what I've been waiting for. But I can't abuse it for evil doings. Just having waited for it.
Please?
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave.
Activate clockwork.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. What? Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
So what? That was easy.
What?
Huh?
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go elsewhere.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the Divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember. Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault's door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
tak juga. Tapi still high percentage tu dapat 5 star lah.
I hear the blue hour is
Tapi
very
aku belum max
romantic.
out lagi.
Do you have
Ada
any
aku
tales
lagi
to
tinggal
share?
lagi satu.
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return, waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
Every time you eat it, you can hear the music and podcast.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the
Tak,
moment of
tak,
dusk.
tak ada yang apa kau nak order sekali. Kau nak makan the next bite
You all
tu.
must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized
Kau macam,
scattering money is
welcome to Spotify.
betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be
Tired of waiting for the
even
next
dreams
bite?
themselves. I saw an
Buy the
Intellitron there.
purchase the
who was
premium
refusing to auction himself.
premium plan.
When someone wins a bid under
Bodoh, it took
stipulated
me a
periods
while
and
to
rules,
come up with the
he
words
would do the
bodoh.
buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's very possession. That Intellitron had been auctioned off 12 times, and I participated in
Itu
his
premium
13th.
pun sama.
That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him. This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities.
Most of the
Watched the tides
characters,
of
dia punya
night
design
rise and
lebih
fall.
kurang je.
When time stopped for people,
Actually,
were the spirits of the
tak,
rich and impoverished.
apa
remain
seorang
forever
punya dia
fixed
punya
on their
boots
own
tiba
scales.
tinggi sebelah
This is
rendah.
why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might
Lepas tu
be
dia
a way
punya
to change.
apa hairstyling, dia punya front hairstyling lebih kurang. Aku
But
kadang-kadang
if
tengok
this is
Akram punya
indeed the
depan,
world
macam aku tengok
people
macam
desire,
Sele.
If this is precisely
Seal,
why
sorry,
life
Seal.
chooses to slumber,
God damn it, that's the best
Should
Honkai
we still
Impacted
seek to
punya
change it?
pronunciation di Japanese one.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future.
Itu simulation universe kan?
They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain,
Tu aku tak
living
pasal.
out their days peacefully in the man's
Alah, you have to go
created
through the story.
utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those
Kalau-
people
kalau kau
who
exit, kau kena
wished
start
not
balik.
to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
and yet you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone
Yes,
in
come
that
on,
world,
Tattoo.
he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and
Oh ya, tadi abang kau
embracing
raise
his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before.
Fuyo.
His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall
Fuyo,
into the
podium,
sea.
fuyo,
And after
fuyo,
that,
podium.
countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look
Kenapa aku
alike.
rasa Akron macam pendek ah?
I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am,
9/11.
nor will my home be as fortunate as your will.
Oh, yang hari tu.
I am
ET4.
sorry.
9/11 Club Spot.
It's fine.
9/11
I don't
what?
mind, so long as I can alleviate
7/8
your
Club
suspicion.
Spot.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort
tak
of
perasan.
power
Aku
is
tak
it
dapat
that
try.
has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Race room
Mr.
kat P-
Yang, before answering
Race
that
room aku
question,
dah lama tak
I wish to
sentuh kat
continue
PC
the
aku.
previous topic.
Aku ada install tapi tu lah tak ni.
I like
Race
your
room kat
analogy
PC
very
aku.
much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in
Right.
the distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw
So
that
tak
faraway
guna
ray
pun,
of
tak
light
guna
from
practice
above the
kat ni.
heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling,
Aku
all because the
Eh,
sun was there.
bukan guna Race room Evo nya.
Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky,
Si.
only to realize that the end of the light is
Aku
not
rasa
the sun,
bukan better guna Evo punya ke?
darkness? Then why
Oh, ya?
exactly do we even
Oh.
walk towards the light?
Kalau macam tu yelah kot dia guna tak juga. Dia still boleh pakai wheel mana-mana.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad.
Sam.
This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind.
Oh iya, dia.
It's fine.
Oh yang ni
So get that
cowboy
forehead
tu.
clean and wait for me.
Udah aja you.
I don't know what
The
you're
censorship.
talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger? Yes.
Okay.
I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge. What a
Fudge.
comeback. Well. I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to
Tak tahu, Hoyo pun suka sangat buat rambut style belakang yang belah belakang belah kat tengah tu.
But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman named Acheron
Kalau kat pada belakang dia ada belah kat tengah tu.
who should not exist.
Tak ya, Hoyo pun suka sangat macam tu. Adventure.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what
You
you
already know.
wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. What an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. That they hold the secrets of Penacony.
Apa self
So, I took the opportunity
driving
to set
style,
everything in
record driving
motion.
style kau.
I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
Maybe I am. Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice?
Medical advice. Hilang.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
On the next side, a most exquisite scroll holding a doctor's prescription within. Dr. Ratio advises you to only unveil it at the moment of life or death. Hi Dolly. Okay. Did that guy just go through me?
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the Reality Hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us.
Shibe.
Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in? Feeling lucky.
Wait, did he just puke? Yeah, he did puke. What? Chabro.
The world has truly lost its way. You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even called this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. That whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Butchie.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows.
Instead
Let
of the
worries
female
leave.
version, it's the male version.
I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh? Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Siapa? Oh, BBN Euro, okay. Look, floating ice cream. Okay, tak apa. Okay, tak apa, sambung.
Take
Nampak
care,
orang?
my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help. You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways?
Oh, okay.
How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
The gist of it?
You want to talk to me?
No, the gist of it?
Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Tak apa yang di okay.
Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Ah, another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Tak, aku nak ambil treasure tu tapi aku nak tunggu dia habis cakap dulu. Takut dia cut dia punya conversation.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand.
Over
Here we
there.
go. This is my precious, mutually
you need to
assured
remember they're in
stretch me
space.
button, and I have one just like it.
So they
When
so
either
they
of
have to
us
use
passes
apa?
it, the other and the whole
Macam
of
a
Penacony will go up in
universally
smoke.
approved time or something like that.
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony,
Dia-
blowing up the chest
Macam Star Wars lah. Star Wars macam tu juga.
Start from scratch.
System hours.
That's where the IPC excels, right?
if you watch some of the cartoons semua, no?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Sparkle.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again.
Apa lo? Yup.
When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with the magnificent
I lost interest the moment I didn't enter it.
Catch you later, fool.
I couldn't enter it, sorry. That's right.
You're still talking big, but sure.
Dengan
If that
dia ada
happens,
rasa tu great.
I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound.
Sigonian hound. Racist?
The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
For eventually.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
I think she's Serval. Oh wait.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's
Itulah.
heard us.
Who's to
Just
say?
spare them, my
Who's to
esteemed
say?
bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some
wanna tell Lady
practice
Boy?
before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash
Yeah,
the
sure. Keep telling yourself that.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some...
Eh, you don't know nowadays Lady Boy macam mana
That's
sekarang.
exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
Alah bodoh dia
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
But it's just that her voice is quite deep lah for a
Oh,
lady.
did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Wait, Xiao voiced by a guy, right? Ke girl ke? What? Cuba Google who's this the voice actor actually. Collect ingredients for the drinks. Okay, great. Girl, guy, girl. Okay. Dia macam venti lah. Venti dengan Xingqiu. Biasa je. Tahu macam mana kena tak kena. Why this? Oh wait, oh wait. Oh. Aku dah nampak, aku dah nampak, aku dah nampak.
Looks good.
everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
But despite being a girl, the voice for Xiao still sounds like a guy. She managed to pull that off. Dengan Dragon Ball. Tapi Dragon Ball bahasa Jepun.
Nah, it turned out to be a landslide.
You know what I'm referring to, right?
That being said,
Tahu kan Gokunya voice actor is actually a lady.
is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out.
Oh,
But I
Sisa.
have a feeling she won't budge
Yang
unless you
Japanese ni,
impress her
bukan
with an
yang
incredible drink.
English. Oh, Tomoyo lah. But itulah, aku tak boleh bayang doh, Xiao punya voice actor is actually a girl. Oh, serius aku tak boleh bayang. Aku tak boleh proses. Pasal suara dia kasar and then quite deep. Kan tapi dia macam yelah budaknya voice lah.
And there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Precious things, give phrase of high morals, 50,000 credits, give a bag of trash. Bag of trash.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way. The words on the note are changing. Happiness is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it? Something feels weird about this.
Recycled one trash. Well. No. Dia punya tu. That means kita buang trash lah. I'm a grown up. Tu. Achievement. Oh, what's this? I'm a grown up. Arrived to Dream Jolt 3 for the first time. Oh. Tu sesuatu yang dah dapat lah. Coba tu. Journey to the Arctic Bear Cup. Interact warmly with the Arctic Bear Cup. To Icarus, relive the past in a faraway land. Listen to Acheron and Walt's conversation. Oh, tadi. Semua tu baru lah. Betul-betul baru. Relive the past. Maybe. Again, ialah Raiden Me. Dia ada banyak clone. Ini. Ini Honkai Impact sah aku. Oh, here Meko. Can I communicate? Can I talk? No. Oh, sure one. Let's try talk.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So, go ahead. Explore the bar. Bring me any ingredients you prefer. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure you'll find splendid ingredients.
This is Shaban.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallagher. This guy is pure magic. He can satisfy even the pickiest of customers. Don't go easy on this old man. Give him a real challenge.
Yeah, apa? Shout.
But I thought they didn't sell
Oh wait, I just realized something.
Let's give it a shake.
Shaban.
Nice. It's still fizzy and has a long shelf life. in Penacony, and it'd be strange for a bar not to have it. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko. That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amagi? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
How come even you, Himeko?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
The current emotion is calm. Sad, happy or angry. Let's try sad saja. I feel like the right emotion will be happy, but let's Tidur jadi betul.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross.
We're about to find out.
I'm
Habis tu
still holding on to her.
tak, aku rasa tak.
Timid and shy. Longing
Ke-
to shine but afraid of stepping
Tak, kau,
into
kau,
the
kau pernah
spotlight.
buat, kau yang buat pernah habis,
I need
tak
her
kau tak ingat.
guidance. Because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
Huh?
You don't know Siobhan's past. And you have no clue
Alahai.
how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was
Betul-betul sad.
unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just
See,
trying to ride
that
her
was the right
fame
answer
to
ke?
get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
Bodoh, I'm trying to get the wrong answer. I got the right answer. God damn it.
She's still not leaving.
Ah.
Maybe I'll have to try again.
tu. Oh no, it is the wrong answer.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
Itulah. Okay, let's go with angry. Sergeant.
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming.
Fudge.
I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Things might get out of control if she gets any angrier. I need to come up with another plan.
Okay.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
I know the F is the right answer.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream. Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Recipe: Pika White Grape Soda. Grape. Grape without the G. Continue collecting ingredients for the drink. Yes, let's go.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads Dream Syrup. Thick. I don't see an
Thick.
expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago. Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure. That's true, but this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now.
You should have a refined
Feel free to
taste.
have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Ugh. Then we'll keep it for now.
Drifting? Oh, you mean the way how I take corners? And somehow end up in the wall? Layla Brazins. Dream Zero. Apa lagi boleh? Oh, tu je ke barang boleh ambil? That's the only extra stuff I can take. Seriously. Oh. Most of the time pasal aku belum break lambat tu je.
That being said, mixing a drink is so. Go ahead, explore the bar. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
So setakat ni. What should I use as a base? What should I use as a base? Dream Zero.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what today's dream seekers crave. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Bright future, internal endurance, high stakes. Sweet. High stakes.
This is the most pungent adjunct we have, and my personal favorite. Before Mikhail left, the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat, caught up in his chest. But I could smell it. The lingering scent of Penacony itself on that night.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
Unassigned cone-shaped lemon slice straw with concentric circles. Straw with concentric circles. What the fuck is concentric? I need to see the picture myself. Can I tak boleh bayang based on what you say. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna put that lah.
Concentric circles. May you always remember where you started. Well, it's done. Here's to you, sober one, with this glass of a dream within a dream. To our forebears who dug their own grave.
Oh.
Well done, Gallagher.
But the event dah lepas
You're
lah.
not over the hill yet.
I know.
So are you satisfied?
The flavors.
Dia still dapat secara legit. Dia cuma apa battle pass dia.
The richness and layers of these flavors are
Secara legit still
masterpiece,
dapat.
especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Yang masuk kat sim tu.
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
Yelah pasal kita orang macam tu lah,
Let's dig
because
deeper into the case,
kita asyik takut
and of
nak
course,
masuk gear or
I'll
pasal
tell you a story
takut
about Mikhail.
for start check.
All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues
Patut
the
kita
family
masuk
has.
gear 1 tu.
It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight.
Yelah,
You're bound to run into
itulah
one sooner or later.
aku pun sama pasal
After
kita
the
ada
incident,
clutch to
the hounds wasted no
use.
time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the
Launch
thing.
control.
We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape
Ada chance
or
actually
reality.
time yang WTCR
As if
tu.
She had never come to Penacony at all.
Ada? Ada?
Does that mean...
The more you know.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on.
Tak
Aren't
ada,
you
dia
a
ada launch
witness in
control
this
because
case?
one is an FF course, so you
Let me be
kinda
frank.
need launch control.
This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this
Itulah.
case, you need to understand the true
Even with
problem
SSD on
with
the
the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has
Suruh lah
received
abang
that music
kau
box
upgrade
too,
ke
right?
SSD tu.
Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know?
For how big?
I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't
Eh,
come
betul lah tu.
from the family.
Sounds about right.
You might have even guessed that the relationship
Itu
between the
mungkin-
family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
I don't
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
300 for
Now I can
Zetera.
assure you that your
Zetera is
speculation is
about
absolutely correct.
6.
The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the Hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape. You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Oh. Plot twist.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Tak.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be
They
discussing the watchmaker?
apa Gallagher unveil that the watchmaker is actually
A
Mikhail.
library or an archive room of sorts, but an amusement park?
Oh,
The
your
culture of the city
sarcasm.
reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place.
That's what she said.
To me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from
Habis
the
desonorization off lah.
The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless
That's why they call
prisoners
cliffhanger,
intersected,
boy.
overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living
I'm-
lives that were almost
I know
identical
we're
to
almost there,
reality.
but itulah.
But everything has a price, and sweet
Masa
dreams
tak
are no
dengar.
exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in
Cliffhanger.
reality.
Typical
One of the prisoners broke
show.
free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker.
He is Hanu.
and the
Oh, you
faithful
mean
companion
the
of the
thing that I
underdogs.
transform into?
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Okay. Okay, let's. Oh, some of the shit. Okay. Aku tak nak sambung story ya for now. But I want to do this puzzle first. Okay. Itulah. Ada aku jalan ke sini. What, here? And then baru masuk balik? Fuck. Itulah ni. Oh. Is that it? Tolak bawah. Ni. Yang mana, yang mana? Itu tu. Missing. Aku tahu. Tak tu aku nak kena figure out which way should go actually. IQ isn't IQing. Tapi tu lah, that's not the solution apparently. Kejap, biru ni ke bawah. Tak boleh juga, sama juga. What is this shit? Itulah apa? Taklah. Right now we're on Pentium 4 right now. Ke Celeron. Tu aku tengah cari lagi. Tapi masanya yang lain tak boleh gerak. Ke bawah. So nak pergi mana? Ke atas, jap. Oh shit. Nope, that didn't work. Jap. Okay dah, jumpa. Dah, aku dah. Itulah 7 minit just to solve that dumb as far as and bukan dapat apa pun. Benda bodoh. Tak ya. Dapat benda bodoh je. Tak ada, it's just that tu lah. Sometimes it's too obvious that we just don't see it. Okay, before I don't want to proceed the story, aku nak just roam around the area first. Tak apa ada. Rocky and the Mirror Princess. Where are we? Where the heck are we? Oh, different part of a map. Okay, good to know. Redeemer by Stardust apa ni? Clocky statue. I know, that one later lah.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I know. This sama macam ni. Just trade apa yang kita jual. Tapi this one I already take what I want, so it's better. Okay. Okay, level up statue. Okay, let's go.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, that means there's a quest I have to do. Tak. Oh wow, dah full level. Okay. Tak tahu pernah. Yeah, what is real? Apa? What is the light condo anyway? Let's see. Not you, sorry, wrong button. Lagi salah. Inventory, ha. Entah, aku tak tahu. Yes. Abundance, increase break effect by 24% after using base attack. Restore HP for the wearer by an equal amount of 2% max HP plus 800. So each basic attack restores HP of the character, the character that use it. Okay. The abundance aku cuma dia macam ada life, quote-unquote life steal lah. Tak, ni abundance je boleh pakai. Natasha, Lynx, Locha and Gallagher. Oh, Bailu. No shit. Oh. Increase the wearer's max HP by 8% when the wearer uses their skill. Increase outgoing healing by 16%. Wow. Lasting for 2 turns. Because aku suka collect light cones. Ada yang ni belum apa? Enhance. Apa enhance? Superimpose. Tapi yang ni sample punya ni aku dah superimpose lah, max out 5 lah. Siapa lagi aku tak. Yang ni memang aku sengaja tak nak superimpose, kod aku dapat Kafka. At least ada light cone untuk dia. Yes, no shit, Sherlock. Oh ya, yeah, this one apa? Brandnya. Yang ni aku baru dapat naik EDT punya light cone. Yeah. Light cone lah. Nihility. Akron? Akron enggak? Tak, dia DOT dia ada DOT ke? Kalau tak dia go iPhone boleh. Oh shit. I accidentally used too much. Apa susah sangat guna ni je. You only can get it by Calyx of 90T kejadau dah. But this one aku boleh granite lah. This one aku nak pakai kat keron kot. But right now, jap. Lagi power guna yang tu ke ataupun relic yang sedia Litecoin yang sedia ada. Tak, no, at its current level, maksudnya level 50, that Litecoin level 50. Pasal kadang-kadang 5 star much more powerful kan. So it can be better. Increases the wearer's break effect by 20% when the wearer uses their ultimate. Increases DOT dealt by the wearer by 24%. Oh, ni. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Tahu, aku pun tak ingat. Oh god. We are definitely not gonna play on phone. We will be overcooked. Okay, tutup stream.